Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, May 23, 2016 at 1:46 a.m. in Birmingham. This is part two of the portals over Switzerland. And I'm going to get into a little bit of detail here, but I left off where Obama snuck in here on either the 17th or the 18th and signed early for some stupid reason everything over to the UN. He says, well, just in case we need them for some type of unrest in our country. Well, unless Obama is doing something to create a disturbance, then there shouldn't be. The only times there's been unrest here was back in the Civil War. But we didn't need an outside government to come in or outside police to come in and tell us what to do. So if the UN steps in, well, hell, we'll just shoot them too. Agree? Okay, so let's move on. And but there's more. There's more. The Hadron Collider. They talked about, and Tom Horn and Steve Quayle went to length about this the other day, and I listened to it over and over and over, and what I got out of it was more than a shock, and you're going to hear that, and you're going to see it. Atoms traveling at almost the speed of light. What they say, 99%, 99% rather. But what they didn't say, now maybe this is calculated in and figured as the actual speed. When you get a strand of hair and 1,000,000 atoms a second is going through that strand of hair, and that means a continuous nonstop passing every second, that many atoms, okay? It's not like they go around one time and pass it. I mean, speed of light, they're going to hit it, boom, 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 boom. But they are channeling them into from like several strands of hair in width, these highways of these atoms, they're channeling them into one tight strand. I don't know what they call that, but what I call that is a Venturi effect. That is, you take a mouth this big and you put hypothetically water running through it, and it'll put out 500 gallons a minute. Okay, what happens if you squeeze that down by 5 times, or say 10 times? What happens to the water? Does the same amount come out? Well, it'll come out, but it will speed up and go a lot faster. That's why you get a spray that'll shoot way across the yard when you get a narrow point. The same is if you have a 1-inch pipe and you can run 5 gallons of water per minute, what amount of water will run through that pipe if it's increased to 2 inches? Most people think, well, easy, that's 10 gallons. No, that's wrong. A 2-inch pipe is 4 times larger than a 1-inch. So you will get 20 gallons of water per minute rather than 10. Take that and reverse it, and you have a Venturi. It's like a carburetor on a car. You have a big mouth. It sucks everything down. This is why inside the Venturi, oftentimes they can collect ice. And they can do it with 110 degrees outside and the engine setting at 200 degrees. I mean, the top of the motor in any case. Let me get out of there. So what they did when they performed this task, they got a picture. And someone actually released that picture. I'm going to tell you where to find it, but the shocker is I'm going to tell you where to find it somewhere else too. Something that I had in my possession years ago and just figured out how to put it on the computer last December. So let me get to there. And I skipped a whole lot of stuff. Didn't mean to. Anyway, what we're seeing here is just a very tip of an iceberg. That is all. I mean, we're just getting started. So the atoms, in my opinion, they're exceeding the speed of light by a fair distance, a fair number. And the portals are very tied, of course, to the Hadron Collider. And the Shiva, the dances, they're going on all the time. Or they're celebrating. It's a nightly ritual or chants. What's going on with these people out here? I mean, they know something is taking place that they're not telling us about. And someone released a picture that should not have been released. I'm going to tell you where to find that picture. Here you go. Whoop, not there. Sorry. To find that picture, I'm going to put it in the box below, but I'm going to read it to you. It's major CERN update. All this in caps. They opened the sky. January 1, 2016. Major CERN update. They opened the sky. And then to let you know you're on the right site, it's in French. So I can only say a few words in French, and it's like oui, manure, something like that. But les temps, LESTEMPS, de la fin, DELAFINEN, direct. When you see that name pop up, you know you're on the right one. Look at it, listen to it, watch it, see the faces this man's talking about. See them. And if you look close, the one on the top, it's scary. He'll end up showing you 5 or 6. The one on the top, look at it. Put it on, remove the volume where you're looking at it and let that face come into focus. The one on the top. And now I'm going to tell you where else to go and find that face. I posted that face in December last year of a picture I took off the deck on my house. I put it on December the 10th, 2015. And you will see one single picture for the length of the blog. In fact, I don't even know if I have any talking on it. I hadn't figured that out yet. But you have a picture. If any way possible, download that picture and then take it on your screen, blow it up, and then rotate it. Get it upside down and look closely. Go right to the man, right to the green alien-looking face. You'll see about 20 faces on there. Go to the one that's all green. Just to the left of that one, when you rotate that picture, you will see the very same picture there as you will see in that picture that this man has that was released from CERN. If you remember, their cameras take up to X number of pictures. I don't know how many million per second, maybe it's more. And one gets out. Guys, I'm telling you, of that picture, it looks like a pixel blurry mess. But if you look at it long enough, you will see a picture, the top one. So big. And then go to my site, dated December 10, 2015. And it's got faces. Maybe anyway, you see like a smoke, thing there. Click on it. When you get inside, all you see is this one single picture I took with hundreds of orbs. A third of them have faces in them, but there's one face in there that's unlike all others. It's green and it's very evil, I promise you. That was something I've been wanting to tell for a long time. Although I had it in there, I had nothing to compare it to, but now I do. Go there, Jody Wolf Expoz.